Hi Libra, this is Just with your October 1st to the 15th, 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Libra, I want to say definitely for these first 2 weeks of this month. Well, let me back up and say happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of the September born Libras, and now October. Definitely, guys, happy birthday. Have fun. Enjoy your next 12 months. Now, that being said, it looks like some of you are definitely going to be doing that, okay? I see for these next 2 weeks, I want to say when I put the spread down, that some people are really going to be having some fun. This is going to be quite the 2 weeks. And I feel like some of you, you've got to be careful. Now, there's a cautionary tale here because I do feel like some of you are going to be getting a lot of new exciting things happening for you. But it's that tightrope. It's that balance. It's the, veering more on the practical and logical side is what I'm asking for you guys to take a moment to try to do. Because I do see that there's going to be the new money, new opportunity that comes in. It may confuse you. Some of you, I feel like there may be a bit of lack of focus. And it could just very well be that, hey, I went home, traveled for my birthday. It's like the holidays typically is when it's your birthday, right? But you did some traveling for some of you, or you will be, and you may intended to spend X amount of money, right? But now you're spending way more, 2, 3, 4 times more, or 10 times more than what you anticipated spending, only because, again, there's a bit of confusion right now. And I feel like you're going more toward your senses and you're leaving logic in the closet at home, tucked away in a box somewhere. So just, try to veer on a practical side, because I do see that, albeit by the end of the second week of October, you guys will become a little bit more controlled in your actions, but you may have to, do some cleanup and kind of take a step back financially in order to, regain or recoup. So just remember, I said that. I do again see some traveling, some socializing, hanging out with friends and family. And if you are having events happening at your house, it looks like it's going to go extremely well. Particularly the ones that's going on right around the first the first maybe 4 days or fifth day for a lot of you, but up to like October 10th, it's going to be really good. The energy is going to be great. I do feel like some of you could be in this fantasy filled feeling, wanting to satisfy again those desires, those fantasies, having that extreme need to want to just enjoy yourself. I just get this, like, I'm going to enjoy myself by any means necessary. And doesn't take a lot of hard work to do so, because I feel like you'll have your friends and your family and whomever that's, your core people, even people at work, but they're going to, also aid in, again, you kind of making your dreams come true, doing something you've always wanted to do, despite the fact that it may break the bank to some extent. I don't feel like you guys are going to go completely broke. Hopefully not any of you. But there will be, again, getting something and then not necessarily doing the right thing with it in the moment, So again, I feel that if you can avoid that, although it looks like some of you have already can probably attest to this being the case, try to avoid it, because I do feel like, again, in the second week, you may get a bit reprimanded for what you've done. I feel like the energy is going to shift a bit to more of a serious, more controlled, and it doesn't necessarily have to be coming from you. It could come from someone else. Okay. So if try not to skip from work, try not to, definitely try not to do anything at work that could be risky, like drinking on the job, going out to lunch, having drinks with your friends, taking off from work, not necessarily finishing your shift, not necessarily finishing your day. I do see that could be a problematic situation. There can be, if some of you rent properties, and I know this is off topic, but some people do, if you rent properties, that sort of thing. I feel like this is going to be a very hectic 2 weeks for you. You may find that you have to, repair something. Again, you may have just put in a tenant, and now whatever money that you've gained is going out, okay, to fix another problem. or you may have spent it in another way, okay, that is not very logical and practical, and now a situation comes up by mid-October that you have to attend to, and you may not even have enough, or you may have to take your time in order for you to get back to that place. So again, keep that in mind is what I get. I do feel like some of you in the second week, there will be this feeling pressure. I just get like feeling pressure. Yeah, I get like feeling pressure in a situation is what I get. Now, if anyone's going to try to do that, like change up on you, I don't feel like you're going to have any of it. You could have recently, well, we'll get into that in a minute. But I feel like, if there's any pressure you're going to be having, or anyone. So if you were going all crazy and, going overboard with someone and having a great time, that sort of thing, if you try to take a step back from them, or them taking a step back from you, it will create some form of conflict is what I'm getting here. Okay. This is going to be a very passionate 2 weeks for a lot of you guys. And I say, give into it, as long as it obviously is something that, doesn't leave anyone in a bad situation. Then yeah, I feel like someone is going to really seriously be after you, or you someone else, but it's going to be, very passionate, very steamy, and downright just loving feeling. Going into monies for the next 2 weeks, I feel like right now, again, you guys either have found a way to come up with a little bit more money, but it's, if you have your own business and you've been working on a way to kind of implement something new, there's a bit of confusion around it. It didn't go so well. I mean, the idea was a good idea, but maybe the execution wasn't the best, or the response was confusing and wasn't necessarily the best. And you may have been perceived as someone that, you may have gotten some flack from doing something new with your business. Okay. And so I feel it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So if there was any hiccups along the way with your business, it'll be fine. It's just going to take a little time. I feel, on the flip side, but things probably are going to start to improve. Okay. You may get some flack coming from clients, customers, if you're dealing with people at work. I get like flack. Yeah, I definitely get flack. And I feel like particularly the second week of, like your intentions could have been really good towards something or someone, but the response or the reaction was not met with positive energy. Okay. Hope that makes sense. And it's going to be, although you guys have amazing cards, there's going to be some drama. And I get it like towards the, again, second week of October. There's going to be some drama. Yeah, there's going to be some drama. Maybe feeling as though you went overboard, you went too far. You approach the situation in a way that is going to kind of like things are going to come back full circle. So be careful about that. I can't give you the details for everyone of what that's going to be. That's pretty much the theme. So again, like I said, if you can't go back, because what's done is done. And I feel like you didn't realize the decision that you make or someone has made, you didn't realize what that was going to lead up to down the line, so it's like foreseen is forewarned, not seeing the forest from the trees, that sort of thing. So the second week, although I don't feel like it's going to be the most horrible time of your life, no, but there will be, I feel, reprimanding to some extent, or getting backlash to some extent, is what I'm getting. So there will be some form of some kind of drama. Yeah. And feeling unhappy about something. Okay. But it's like up, down, and then up again. Okay. So whomever is listening to this and like, what is she talking about? You may not be experiencing right now, but you have to let the 2 weeks go on, and then you're going to feel that lull, but then just know that it's going to go back up again. Okay. It's not going to stay there, but there will be some type of fallout, drama, um, someone turning cold. It could be you or the other person. Now, speaking of love, I feel like there's been, again, this could manifest in someone out of the blue coming to see you, or you going to see someone. Um, and I feel that there's almost like this masking of a situation. Like you haven't dealt with a real situation, but for now, we're going to be good. We're going to be nice. We're going to be good. Because in the past, there was some fogginess, ambiguity, some unclear actions or things going on. And some of you could have just made the decision like, you know what, it's my birthday, I'm just going to have a good time. Or, you know what, I'm just going to indulge. And in indulging, you forget about and you let go of whatever problems there were. And that is going to drive you to do things that, albeit in the moment, it feels really good. And you're working from a place of love and all of that stuff. But I feel that by the time we get to the second week, whatever the issues were that weren't dealt with before is going to come creeping up, because that's how it is. Yeah, it's going to come creeping up. And I do see like some separation. So if you had like a moment of passion with someone, a moment in time where you just gave into everything, it's going to lead to disappointment down the line. Okay. It may lead to like someone doing a 180 on you and becoming cold and despondent, where you thought that, oh, we're going to get back together. We're going to, work things out. Everything is going to be better. It's going to be like the change in energy. Okay. And now some of you, where you possibly have thought that, hey, this thing happened so fast with me and this person. And now it's almost like I'm friend zoned or the person's friend zoned. Okay. So it's like everything happens so fast. The connection, feeling confused about the situation, but feeling this overwhelming sense of like desire and giving into that, and feeling, veering on the side of like obsessing over someone. But in your subconscious, you may see this as something very viable. Like this is going to be more than just, this intensity. And that, that fueled you or another person, and things happened. Okay. And in the moment it was amazing. And you may still be in this place of like amazement, but I get the second week of October, things are going to change. Like I said, yeah, I keep trying to clarify, see if something else is going, but no, things are going to change. I feel like somebody is going to really, it's almost like I said, I remember before I said to you guys a game of chess, like somebody's playing chess or something. And I thought I said to you guys to be careful because something is going to come back around or something like that. So there is this change up. So just expect people to switch up. If you're feeling good right now, things are going to change. Just expect that. By week 2, things are going to start changing. You may be trying to approach it. Somebody is going to try to take a step back and try to approach it just like one day at a time, where another person is going to be really cold and despondent. And it's, especially if there's like a threesome situation and someone went, off after their birthday, or, for their birthday or around that time, whatever, someone went off and kind of traveled or went to see friends and hung out and did things they have any business doing, and now they have to go home to their mate, and now they're dealing with a lot of issues and stuff at home come week 2, because some things that you didn't make the best choices for yourself. So it can kind of manifest in those ways as well. Now, others of you that doesn't necessarily have all of that going on, I feel that there is going to be some traveling going on. I do feel like a family situation, family life is going to feel really good. Okay. However, money may get lost. Money may go unaccounted for. There may be some money issues with the family. Like there's something festering that hasn't been dealt with, but I feel for whatever reason, it could be again someone's birthday, that sort of thing, that it's like, okay, we're going to put this on the back burner and we're not going to deal with it right now. But by the time you get to week 2, there will be this dealing with it. There will be someone, becoming, again, changing up on you guys. and that's going to create more of a unhappy energy in a relationship or in the home as you get to week 2, but it's not going to stay there. You guys will then, move into a more calmer place again. But that's just how relationships go. It ebbs and flow. So that's what I see for right now. Now, if you guys are interested in looking further into the reading, particularly love, I have posted, as you guys know, a 3-month love reading. Okay, so that takes you throughout the rest of the year. Only if you're interested, that is there for you. But I have to say, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, you can always, I have it attached to this video. At the end of the video, you can find that 3-month love reading. I'm sorry, guys, it's not for the entire world. I can't necessarily make it available to everyone. That's just how YouTube has it set up. So I apologize if it doesn't necessarily, it's not available in your country. But the 3-month there is there for those of you who are interested in it. If you would like to share in the comment section below how this video relates to you, or just share your thoughts, please do so in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. And if you are new, again, welcome, welcome, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.